Honestly, the idea of me turning 21 is kind of freaking me out. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, it is what it is. Hey besties, it's my 21st birthday and I thought I would do a full-on birthday glam look for you guys. So yeah. I like to put on all of my moisturizers after my face is fully dry. Now I'm going in with my professional hydrating primer to kind of just hide all of my pores, and I kind of apply the majority to my cheeks. We have a special guest here. Pinky! Say hi, Pinky! Now I'm going in with my IT Cosmetics CC cream. It's 50 SPF. I just go through with my hands. Since it's more like a moisturizer, I feel like it gives it a more airbrushed look. I'm looking over here because I have my mirror over there, but with my Tarte Shape Tape, I put it like in the very inner corner part, and then I just do these like little dots or swatches, just lining my cheekbones, and then I use my finger again and I dab it all in. I mean, I usually put the concealer on my eyes, and then I go back and I do a little dot here and a very little dot here, just to kind of even it out. I don't really know if it does even it out, but in my head it does. And then I just push it through my eyebrows and over like this. After I use my fingers for my whole entire face, I do go in with my Morphe M406 brush, and I just kind of lightly blend. And when I say lightly blend, I mean I'm like barely touching my face. And I just do some of this so that if there is any extra anywhere, it's kind of being picked up, so that my face doesn't look super cake. And then I do drag down my neck. Now I'm going in with my e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD powder and just this really tiny beauty blender. I do use this beauty blender dry just because I take this and I just pack right underneath where the creases would be, and I just pack it in right here. And it looks a little crazy at first, I know, but I do wipe it away afterwards. So I pack, and pack. And then I take some in between my eyebrows and a little bit above, so pretty much like my T-zone area, and right on my chin. But I leave everything for the most part pretty glossy, and then I also just do right here where the beginning of like my frown lines would be. As I have this sitting and baking, I am gonna go in with my 35R palette from Morphe and just this random little brush that I have, and I'm going to contour my face. So from this palette, I take Star and I just lightly grab some, and I just go right where the white has kind of stopped on my nose, and then I just drag it underneath my eyebrow a bit, just so it looks like it's supposed to be there. I take some right underneath my nose where the point of my nose is, and right up like in front of my septum, and I just lightly brush. And right now my nose looks really intense and stuff. After I'm done blending and placing all of this, it's gonna look super good and natural. Well, natural, less dramatic. And then with that same Star color, somebody's driving really fast down the road. So then I just kind of take the whole thing and I just blend it all over my eyes, because later when I do my actual eye makeup, it will not look as dark. I just kind of line where I'm gonna have my cheeks more defined, and I like to put it right here, like right where you see the dark start to hit. And then I just contour a little bit underneath my bottom lip. And I just blend out everything, and then I just kind of go on my jaw like this, and then I do it to this side as well. And now that I've applied all the bronzer everywhere that I want it, I'm going to get my e.l.f. HD powder again and just line everywhere with it with my beauty blender again, just so it doesn't look as muddy and intense. And then I go on my nose and I go on the sides of my nose just to kind of highlight where I actually have put the bronzer and everything. And then I pack some more on my forehead because I have applied my bronzer there now. And I kind of do some of this. It looks super silly, but I do some of this so that it kind of holds that place. Also keep in mind, I do have bangs, so it looks a little different when I put my bangs on, or when I do my bangs. Now that I have everything packed on, I am going to go through with my blush. The top of it broke, but it is a Revolution Blusher Reload in the color Peach Bliss. And I take my Morphe M403 brush, and I am just going to put it right on the high points of my face. Just like this. And then I kind of just swoop it over a bit, just because I also do apply blush to my nose. Even though I have the powder on my nose, I do take my blush and I just start wiping away the powder with my blush brush. And then I put some on my chin. Now I'm going to go in with this random little e.l.f. brush. I think it's supposed to be, it's pretty thick. I think it's supposed to be more of a blending brush, but I go through and I just use it to knock off all of that extra powder. And then I just kind of blend everything out one last time. Now that my whole entire face is set, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Illuminating Mist and Spray. So now I'm gonna go in with my Revolution highlighter in the color Just My Type. And I'm just going to lightly put some right above everything, and I put it right underneath my eyebrow too. And then I take some and I line the bridge of my nose, just like this. And then I take it and I put it on the tip of my nose. And when I'm doing full glam looks, I like for my nose to be very prominent. Obviously, if you don't, then you don't have to do this, but I like it. And then I put some more under my eyebrow. I'm not the type of person where I put it on my forehead and on my chin, just because I feel like that kind of makes me look a little bit more oily in my opinion. So I just keep it really right here. So then I go back in one more time with my e.l.f. Spray. Makes it look super wet, but so I like to keep my brows really simple. So I go in with my Benefit brow pencil and just fill in the sparse areas. And then right afterwards, I go in with my 24-hour brow setter by Benefit as well. That my brows kind of look a little bit boy browy, because I do have my bangs, I like them to look a little bit more fluffy and thick, but still natural. Now that my eyebrows are done, I'm gonna go back in with my Morphe palette and I'm gonna go ahead and fill in the creases of my eyes with a little bit of darker eyeshadow to kind of give it a more deepened look. I'm gonna go in with this dark brown and kind of just do some of this. And this brush is my Anastasia brush that I got with a palette a couple of years back. I'm gonna go ahead and take this pearly color and use my finger and just put it on the inner corners of my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and take my e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow in the color Bling Bling. And I'm gonna go ahead and just put that right on my eyes. I'm gonna let that dry, and afterwards I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Paris Voluminous eyeliner in all black. And when I apply my eyeliner, I start out and I line it up with the very end of my eye, and I let that be my first line. And then I just start to line my eyelash line. So now that I have the end of my eyeliner done, I take it all the way into the inside corner, and I'm going to draw a little triangle on the inside so it kind of widens my eye a little bit. So as you can see now, I have it lined on the inside going downwards and then have it upwards this way. So right now the eyeliner looks kind of crazy. I have to finish filling it in, but here it is before lashes, before mascara, curling eyelashes, and then the waterline being lined out with the white. So now I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes and put on my waterproof mascara. This one is Voluminous by L'Oreal Paris in black. Now that I've put mascara and curled my lashes, I'm going to go ahead and use my eyelash glue by Ardell. It's a duo, it's the vitamin E one, and I'm going to take my Amazon eyelashes and glue them, let them get tacky, and while those are getting tacky, I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline. So now I'm going to take my sharpened white eyeliner by NYX, and I'm just going to apply this on my waterline and connect it with the black from my inner corner. So apparently I got really into it and just completely failed to tell you guys I started applying my eyelashes. So that's what I'm doing right here. And then I'm going to go into my palette one last time just to blend out that bottom lash line. And I'm going to take the fluffy end of my brush and that kind of darker brown, and I'm just going to apply it just like so. Now that my eyes and face are completely done, I'm going to go ahead and take my lip crayon and my gloss and apply them, then do my hair, and I will show you guys the final look. Now that I'm looking at this clip, I realized I never outlined my beauty marks like I usually do, which I don't know why I didn't, and I really wish I would have, but that's also an option if you have beauty marks. For my hair, I'm going to go ahead and use my Tresemme heat protector and then this hemp hydrating hair serum for all hair types. I got it from TJ Maxx. And the way I'm going to be doing my hair is with my Revlon blow dryer. And here we have it, my full birthday glam look. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and comment down below what it is you guys want to see next. Thank you. Now that my cat is done like destroying everything, she's literally laying on the floor. Like, she pulled off all of these toys and stuff, and now she's sleeping on the floor.